male families, these blue buds, their blood was actually blue color because they drunk out of silver. How many of the old people here that had been here before refrigeration knows that they used to put a silver coin in milk and the milk would last longer? The bacteria wouldn't die. So silver is a great, great factor. There's no question about it. For years and years and years, every child that was born had a drop of silver put in his eyes. Syphilis was so prevalent, there was a lot of blindness. And it was one of the few things that would kill the syphilis in the eye. But kelp must be put in a soil supplement because we're not getting the iodine out of the salt because they told us salt is bad for us. And it really, that the salt they've given us is bad for us. When you bleach it to death and chlorinate it to death and you take and put aluminum in the stuff so that it'll, when it rains, it pours, and sugar. Sugar is great by itself when it was the old way, but when you take and bleach the damn stuff, bleaching turns things to the right. Bleaching is electrified salt. You make it by putting an anode and a cathode in a salt brine and turn it on, and that makes chlorine gas. I have a way of looking at things a little different than most people, and I try to mix a little humor with it because I'd hate like hell to take life serious.
I looked away when you did the left-handed one. Would you show us the left-handed Mobius and then show us the wrong one, the right?
Well, when you twist it to the right, this is right and this is left. You got to twist it to the left, and it's a very simple thing. Twist it to the left. Yeah, twist it to the left. It goes a half a twist. That's it. Now, I was gluing them the first time. I was gluing them together with just Scotch tape and that and so forth. But I got excited at a convention, and I didn't eat and I didn't drink much, and I dried out, and I spent time with a lot of people and talked for 3-4 days, and I got to feeling pretty bad. So I got to think, I'm feeling bad enough. I thought maybe I better go in and check. I went in and they checked me for diabetes, and they put a little thing on me for a heart deal. And when they done it, they glued it on with some glue, these little tabs. Man, did they glue them things on. I thought I was going to take the skin off the back of my chest. Anyway, and I got to playing with it. And I said, that damn glue is conductive. And the doctor said, yeah. I said, I want a tube. So I took it and I glued some of those together and I tested them. And that glue is conductive. I improved the whole damn little blue plate but just by using that kind of glue. So you see, you keep everything. Ralph says, Joe, don't fix it. It works now. Don't fix it. You can sell more Chevrolets than you can Mercedes or Rolls Royces. Well, Ralph went to buy a new Mercedes. He stepped on an oil patch, broke his back, and he finally died. Now, maybe if he'd went for a Ford, it wouldn't have happened. But anyway.
Question, Joe?
Huh?
Question,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. How do you use the Mobius strip on the cell phone?
I miniaturized it. Oh, that one, my wife almost divorced me over that damn thing. I was trying to make them little Mobiuses down about the size of a dime. And I had all kinds of hell with it. And then they would jump and they would pop and they would do everything in the world. There's some two-sided Scotch tape. So I put that little sucker on that two-sided pop tape. Man, had it whipped. I just couldn't handle the damn thing until I had it glued down.
What do you glue it to? Do you attach it on the antenna? Or what do you do?
I put them in the little plates. That's where I've started with. But now I'm putting them in pictures and I'm mirrors and I'm putting in the bathroom.
The cell phone.
On the cell phone, I put it on a little tiny disc of Ralph Birkenstresser's yin, yang, purple, cobalt, aluminum plate. Magnetic strip, which I make with a magnetron. I make those magnetrons are real cheap now. They quit using them for lining up compasses. And now they use satellites, and so these airplanes can go by satellites. I wonder if one of them ever gets out of shape. But they don't use compasses anymore. And so they've been junking them. All my life to stay out of a job, but there's so many people wanting these damn plates, it's unbelievable. People that do a lot of bicycling, they're wanting them. It seems like these people riding these bicycle seats constrict their blood around some pretty important parts of the body. They're getting some real problems with it. And so these bicycle people are getting these and they're putting them in the shorts. And it seems to be working. Now, if it's just a doctor at the University of Arizona Way says, Joe, it may be a placebo, but if it's a placebo and it's working, don't monkey with it.